Welcome back to my hacking tutor. There are some most frequently asked questions I often encounter. How to use Android for hacking? What is the best app for hacking on Android? The answer to these queries is Termux. But there are a lot of misconceptions about this application. Many of us think Termux turns the Android into a hack machine. Well, it's true, but to a limited extent. The main questions are, what is Termux? And how it works? How to use it? Is it a standalone source of hacking? In these series, I'm going to discuss every single detail about Termux. Also, I'll clear all the misconceptions about Termux. We'll find out whether it is a hacking machine or just a normal command line utility. So let's begin. What is Termux? Termux is a Linux terminal emulator application for Android. A terminal emulator is a program that allows the user to access the command line interface, CLI, in a graphical environment. If you've studied the basics of computer, you must know about the shell and command line interface. If not, here is a short definition of shells for you to clear your concept. What is shell? A shell is a command line interface, or you can say a program that takes commands from the user and instructs the operating system to perform tasks on the basis of these commands. There are many shells used in different operating systems, like Bourne shell, C shell, Born Again shell. All have a different set of features and command behavior. Most of the Linux distributions have Born Again shell, also known as Bash, as their default command line. Why Termux? Now we know that Termux is a Linux terminal emulator. But why is it so famous and sometimes called a hacking machine? Well, that's somehow true, and sometimes a piece of false information also. Termux is not a standalone hacking application. As we discussed, it's a program that takes instructions and runs scripts. In some Linux distributions like Kali, Parrot OS, we find a lot of tools for penetration testing. Most of them are CLI-based, and run through the terminal. We can also install various other tools, and run different scripts made for pentesting. So on Android, obviously you get a complete GUI environment, where these tools won't work without any command line utility. That is where Termux is used to install such tools in your Android platform. Our Android is also based on a modified Linux kernel. That's why we can use Bash scripting in it. That's why Termux can easily connect to the file system to perform the majority of the set of features, which allows you to use the Linux command line to install and run various scripts.
So that was a wrap on introduction to Termux. Let's move to installation and basic usage. And that will be in the next video.